Cody Rhodes technically just made his first appearance on Raw in a long time, so we'll see what he had to say. We'll also check out some big news for Scarlett, Sasha Banks, and much more. Let's start things off with Cody Rhodes. Cody made a recent appearance on WWE television during the 2022 recap edition of Raw. Cody Rhodes provided a health update and laid out some of his 2023 goals. The interview touched on his rivalry with Seth Rollins. Cody said that even though he doesn't see eye to eye with Seth Rollins, he still acknowledges Seth as the top 3 wrestler in the world. Cody even addressed the rumors of having a 4th match with Seth Rollins. Cody said that after having those 3 wins against Seth, competing against him for the 4th time isn't really something that's on his radar. So Cody's interview there seems to dismiss the popular rumor and reports that Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes would resume once Cody came back. And that report did make sense because Seth Rollins was responsible for fully taking out Cody Rhodes the night after Hell in a Cell. But according to Cody Rhodes himself, he's moving on from Seth Rollins. Cody also mentioned that the WWE Championship is still his goal for 2023. WWE has not fully confirmed Cody's status for the 2023 Royal Rumble match, but everyone fully anticipates Cody Rhodes to make his big return during the 2023 Royal Rumble match itself. Cody Rhodes is even being listed as the odds-on favorite to win the entire Royal match as well. And if Cody is successful and wins the Royal Rumble match, the next question is, who will he actually face at WrestleMania 39? The automatic assumption is obviously Roman Reigns. But like we've been seeing a lot in the recent reports, a lot can still be happening between now and WrestleMania. There's rumors of the WWE World titles possibly being split up before WrestleMania. And those reports that we've covered about Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship even being a possibility for WrestleMania 39. So even though Cody did say that Seth isn't on his radar, who knows if these 2 superstars could actually step foot in the ring with each other at WrestleMania 39, with the WWE Championship being on the line. It'll be the perfect opportunity for Cody Rhodes to finish off Seth Rollins once and for all, and also accomplish his goal of being WWE Champion all at one time. So even though Cody verbally announced that he has no interest in facing Seth Rollins again, there's still definitely a couple of scenarios that could force the 2 of them into the ring with each other for a 4th time. Obviously, there's no advertised return date for Cody Rhodes, but everyone has the Royal Rumble date circled on the calendar because that's where everyone still expects to see his return take place at. So we'll have to wait until Royal Rumble to see if Cody Rhodes makes his return during that match and see where they take him from there. Will he end up colliding with Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 39? Both opponents are huge possibilities for Cody Rhodes in 2023. The rumors for the last few weeks have been that Sasha Banks will make her return to pro wrestling in the very few first days of 2023. We've been going over all the latest rumors of Sasha's appearance for Wrestle Kingdom 17 and how she recently landed in Japan. Well, Sasha Banks is adding more fuel to the fire with some very vague tweets that could be related to her future in the ring. Sasha took to Twitter to post the following message, quote, "One of my biggest dreams came true today," end quote. A very vague tweet that could be referring to pretty much anything. But given the time of the tweet and amidst all the New Japan rumors, fans feel like Sasha was referring to that situation right there. Like Sasha has said many times before in years past, that her career goal when she was first making a name for herself in the independent wrestling scene was to catch the attention of New Japan Pro Wrestling and sign with them. But WWE was the company that ended up calling her first, so she went with WWE. But telling by Sasha's comments, if she has both deals on the table early on in her career, it sounds like she would have signed with New Japan straight from the start, because that was obviously her #1 landing spot. So for her to say that her biggest dream came true recently Many fans speculate that she could be referring to inking some sort of deal with New Japan Pro Wrestling, something that she's dreamed of from the very start of her professional wrestling career. She had her time and great success in WWE, but now she'll be living out her original wrestling dream that she always envisioned for herself. So that's what everyone believes her tweet is referring to. Judging by the Wrestle Kingdom 17 event, we should find out if that fan speculation is true or not in the coming days. There's still a lot of buzz and speculation about Sasha Banks going over to AEW as well, and how that's still a big possibility that's still on the table. So be on the lookout for Sasha Banks having some appearances for New Japan Pro Wrestling and quite possibly AEW down the line as well. It looks like another big debut could be happening soon on Smackdown from Scarlett. Scarlett technically has one official televised match for WWE, and that came in 2016 when she was used simply as an enhancement talent for Nia Jax. Then when Scarlett officially signed with WWE a few years after that, she never really competed in the ring. Scarlett had competed in Impact Wrestling and other promotions across the world, so everyone was aware that the capability was there, but for whatever reason, WWE never used her in the ring and kept her as a manager to Karrion Kross, which is still a great role for Scarlett. As everyone knows, Scarlett does absolute wonders for Karrion Kross's overall presentation. Just look at the run that Kross had by himself on Raw compared to the recent run on SmackDown with Scarlett. Everyone would pick the version with Scarlett as being the best WWE version of Karrion Kross, but everyone's still waiting to see if Scarlett is ever going to step inside the WWE ring again. Well, the surprising news is that Scarlett has been wrestling alongside Karrion Kross, but only at recent WWE live events. But considering how SmackDown has been showing a storyline between Scarlett and Emma that's been brewing up, many fans expect Scarlett to step in the ring again to face off against Emma. It'll be her first official WWE televised match in nearly 7 years. So, quite the big gap there for Scarlett's matches in WWE. So maybe these current live events are just testing Scarlett's abilities out, and they'll bring everything over to SmackDown for that big Scarlett vs. Emma match. As far as things go with Karrion Kross, he's still relevant and making an impact on SmackDown. Kross made his big unexpected return in August 2022, and instantly put some of the top stars on notice. He took out Drew McIntyre right in front of Roman Reigns, and Scarlett placed an hourglass right in front of Roman. So it was a perfect reintroduction to Karrion Kross and Scarlett. And then from there, Kross picked up a win over Drew McIntyre during their feud. Kross also had a great moment where he exchanged some great words with Rey Mysterio, which was also meant to tease a feud there. And he also has his issues with Madcap Moss and Emma, which could eventually lead to a mixed tag team match of Kross and Scarlett versus Moss and Emma. If Kross and Scarlett are going to be competing in a mixed tag team match more often, that could also be big news for that dream match of Alexa Bliss and Bray Wyatt versus Karrion Kross and Scarlett. That match also becomes a big possibility over on SmackDown as well. So there's a lot to look forward to there in Karrion Kross and Scarlett's story. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.